Okie dokie, the samples from the Gale Cliffs have been given to the scientist. And now something has gripped the iron rig with its tentacles. Lovely. So now I need to go to the Stellar Basin to go talk to the scientist lady. And before I do that, you have some upgrades to do, haven't you? Yeah. Those tentacles seem angry. Not surprised. Not surprised, you say. I only have one crate. Oh boy. Can you believe the size of that squid? It's shaking the whole damn rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. I need 2 for the repair tech. Alright. Boop. Any others I've put in to save space? Yeah, alright. So I need to pick up a crate on the way then. Yeah. We're making good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Fisherman, I think you're going to like what we can make here now. Soothing tier, tea, harvester's repair pack, whole repair kit. The soothing tier would be nice. And then you, I need a box. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system constructed. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. Do you know more about the prehistoric fish I found? Nothing useful aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know? A Lazarus taxon. A species seemingly raised from the dead. I've encountered strange creatures in contaminated areas. Oh, what did they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientist, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry. Best to get some rest. Alright, so you don't care then? Alright, so oceanic, abyssal, hadal, crab. And a box. Okie dokie, okie dokie. That is really creepy. So, Stellar Basin, Stellar Basin. Let's get you back on. Alright, portal. And we're good to go. There's not many iron rig locations, are there? Iron rig locations, iron rig boxes left in the wild. Oh, hello. It's waving at me. Oh. Thank you for the save, whale. That was a thing. Anchovy King. Alright. So that should do for the upgrades. That is still there. So I guess they just respawn at some point. Pretty much. So what can I get from here then? Kurgi Machella. Oh, Kurgi Machella. Drifting Chrysalis. A testing tendril flicks at the water around it, tasting, analyzing. The walls of the chrysalis begin to weaken. Alright. Mahi Mahi. Xeno. Horns of bone caress green veined spheres. Vestigial fins and a shriveled tail, all that remains of the progenitor. Lovely. So there's one down, free to go then. I was gonna say, whenever you want to dock. I saw those crab pots around here, don't I? Yeah, I do. Not gonna have what I want. Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to replace them then. Replace and replace. Can I just get rid of the 3x3s? Yeah, that would probably help out a bit. Okay, see how those go. Got a lot here I need to I need to pick up. Yep. Are they all just basic? I think they might be. I know I could upgrade them at the iron rig, but it's probably easier just buy larger ones. Latching snapper. So there, 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 and there. And I sold the fish I needed to give to the scientist. Oopsie. Tripod spiderfish. Spiderfish waits in the gloom, perched on still fins. It faces the current upstream and can use its smaller front fins to direct prey into its open mouth. Alright. Oops. That's the other one I need again. Hadal, Abyssal... Coastal? Was the other one Coastal? Stalking Spiderfish. A single mouth caps the end of a crumpled tubular body. Hand-like fins are ratcheted tents, waiting to strike. Alright. That's a Kurgi again. That's not the one I need. Northwest. Well, there are 4 shinies. Eagle shark. Gliding on wings are wide as the shark is long. This ancient relic resembles modern-day manta rays and other filter feeders. Alright, so now I just need the sea slug. Well, they're flashing. Crab. Octopus. Crab. Let's get these handed in before I end up losing them. Don't forget the rig still needs some kind of defense system. We collected the samples. Well, I've collected 3 of the 4. I'm just waiting on some crab pots. So now it's just a sea slug. Huh. And while I'm here... Construct. Alright, we'll start upgrading the foundry. Should be able to make some better stuff now. Oh, so you can make specific stuff. Ah, I see, I see, I see. So if I wanted refined metal... . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I gotta laugh when I can. I might as well get some at my inventory. Yeah, so there's nothing else I could do then. I might want to keep these for upgrades though. Yeah, that might be for the best. Wait, go back. Lovely. Yeah, I hear you there. Alright, if I don't have that sea slug, at least I have those to... At least I have those to put it in. Also, it's probably going to be a crab I need to catch in the Twisted Strand and a crab I need to catch in the... in a Devil's Spine as well. I see. Well, one area at a time. In case I need them to be in a specific area. Still crabs. Still crab and octopus. Still crab. I guess I'm just waiting on crabs. Yeah, there was one there. So about the 3 in the other one? Well, I could try putting it in there. Yeah, they're not flashing yet. Well, I might as well go see you while I'm here. More ooze. Hello, researcher. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Someone from the Ironhaven Corporation sent me. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? The Ironhaven Corporation has been constructing a drilling platform. Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose. Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help, but you've seen what happened to the water here. And elsewhere, I imagine. What else? Ironhaven Corporation's head scientist seems to know you. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here, so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him. But I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust and on torn-up shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. Tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on. Well, it's the same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word. Flee. It emits the vocalized panic responses of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. We need to protect the rig and its workers. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. That's all. Yeah, nothing else there then. Alright, let's give it a day for the crab pots. Hopefully something's cool now. Hopefully a sea slug. Oh, they're flashing, so they have got something. Question is, what have they got? The sea slug. The small slug spends most of its life clinging to vegetation and feasting upon toxic sponges. And they never mention that it itself is toxic in some species. Like that one I use in FF14 as a mount. Should probably stop the FF14 content at some point. As soon as I'm done with the Pelu Pelu. And then teleport back. Submit samples. There you go. The scientist arranges the specimens, now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of fish are primitive in many ways. Their simplicity is a kind of purity. No burdensome emotions confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain. But it can be extracted. Oh, this is some like mind data copy AI kind of thing, ain't it? The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison, slackened muscles arch and tense before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, writhing cell, little eye, yawning pit. The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system conducted. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. Aye, aye.
Ah.
It'll just take a few hours. Alright, defenses. So this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. Well, I'm glad I had another one. Construct. We'll get started. Defenses are primed, turning on now. This had better work. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal down into the deep. Flee. The defense is operational, emitting a droning sound like grates at the ears. Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig, a stern-looking man in a suit. But sir, the seafloor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You who couldn't even keep shipments in order? Who involved locals just to save your own hide? The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. You who put this whole operation in jeopardy? Enough of this. Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. This is a bad idea. And that's messed up the twisted strand. The man in suit turns to you. And we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporate responsibility, it appears the foreman was right to enlist your assistance. There's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform. Fleet services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts efficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to fit your vessel with a significant hull upgrade. After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Operation is confidential. Get on with it. Alright. We've got to get this place operational or the boss will have my head. You only need one. Lovely. Alright, we'll get to work on fleet services. Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fishermen, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hill without tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather the materials by yourself. Shit. We can make improvements to your vessel here, including some cutting-edge Ironhaven tech you won't find anywhere else. I need 2 boxes. Alright, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I just need boxes. Alright, alright. We're about ready to start construction on the final section of the factory. You need 2. And that's it. Why uncore property? Don't go poking around. Nothing from the tech. Upgrade the factory. I'll talk to you later. What can I do for you? Have you seen... Have there been any patches of contamination sighted in the area? There have been areas of contamination sighted in the Twisted Strand. Anything else? Nope. Hello. What do you want? Why is the Ironhaven Corporation interested in this region? He scoffs. The corporation has an interest in every region. Over the next few years, you'll come to understand. Maybe in a sequel. What is your scientist doing to the fish I've been gathering? Whatever he likes. Honestly, even if I care to know myself, I'm not sure why you think I'd tell you. The foreman was telling the truth. Something attacked the rig. The executive makes a show of looking around and peering over a nearby rail. Well, I don't see it anymore. Do you? What else? Alright, screw you. Yeah, I want to sort out the fleet before I tackle the next part of the science lab. So let's see. Southwest and then south. And then... yeah, I think that's fine. Alright. Don't I mean southeast? No, southwest. Here. So I need 4 boxes. Alright. There's 2 I need for the upgrade. And then it was straight south for another. I don't like that. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. I can see what the delivery guy from here was running from. Isn't this where he was? Then why is there... alright. There was something there, there was something there. Could really do with that tea. Come on. Okay. Click on manifest. There we go. That took a little bit to do. Ah. Alright, factory. We don't fully understand the properties of all the materials we're working with, but it's something the head scientist is working on. Alright. So get you over there. Get you over there. I'll do it for the factory. Pursuit resolved. Rig architect achievement. Build all levels of the buildings in the rig. Lovely. This factory's running at peak efficiency. We've got all we need. Exotic bait, insta-crab bait, aberrated bait. Chunks of flesh float in suspension of strange liquid, shining with flecks of gold. Attracts the rarest of fish, like the coelacanth. Rot. You need rot. Mixed bait, dark canister. I need a lot more mixed bait, and I need a lot more dark canisters. Rot and dark splash. Well, good thing I've been building up rot then. So now it just leaves that. Dark splash rot. So I need to go talk to the airman then for more mixed bait. Yeah. Alright, alright. Alright, fleet services. The hull. To a tier 5 hull and adds 11 new cargo spaces. Hull industrial achievement. Upgrade to the 5th tier hull. So what does that look like then? That is huge. That is huge. Going to 750, 750. Undermarket! The bigwigs don't bother for the lower decks and the focus down here. Why would they mingle with people like us? I'm not complaining. Alright. Yeah, so that's the 4 there. Light. The 2 750s are better for... No. The 210 is better than that. Alright. Boom. 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 Engine. 720 still better than that. And that's still better than the 10.1. So yeah, those are fine to have there. Yeah, not getting any more speed. I've got more light though. It's really just about what to put there. Oh, I think I know actually. Let's see. Yeah, you. And you. And then it's just switching between the troll net and the siphon. Since I'm gonna need some more for the bait. Alright, so we should be good for that then. So there's not really much else I need the crates for, is there? Nah, not really. Yeah, it's just 2 treasures to sell. I've got more rot coming, I've got a bunch of dark patches. Yeah, it should be good. Alright. So I should probably... Yeah, I'll cut the video here. And then next time I can sort out the samples in the Twisted Strand then. Yeah, that sounds like that would be for the best then. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Infused winch. It's really just if I want another one attached, isn't it? Yeah, it'd be the winch versus the talisman. I think I've got everything I need. Aye. I suppose if I wanted more tea. Those don't require the boxes, so I can just get rid of the boxes then. Can they not stack? Ah, lovely, they don't stack. Alright. That is unfortunate. Well, at least I got rid of some inventory, at least. Did I just say at least twice? Yes, I did. Yeah, I need a lot more dark canisters. That's 700! Ow! I suppose if you want to get the best and rarest fish, it is going to cost you. Okay, now I'm just messing with bloody inventory space. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. Next time, we'll talk to the scientist again, and we'll go to the Twisted Strand.